So I'm thinking here, folks. Now, Mr. Ryan, the swinetarian. Oh, and I'm certain, folks, that I will smell out whether he's a real church member at a Presbyterian church or not. See, I have my means too, and I'm going to have some information on Mr. Ryan, the swinetarian, here real soon. And aren't you lucky I'm not a doxing, dirtbag like you. But I want to let you know there, Mr. Ryan, I am tracking your church down. I will have your pastor's name very shortly. And I find it interesting that you want to look at my threats, quote unquote. They are real threats, for sure. If anybody comes near my family, me, with the intent to harm or slander me, you will have some trouble. So, Ryan, if you're not following me around, you're okay. And if you don't show up on my doorstep, you're okay. But if you threaten violence against Will Kincaid and his family, or anybody underneath my pastoral authority and care, oh, I will slap the snot out of you. You better believe it. You better believe it, Ryan. If you do anything. Now, if you're not doing anything, nothing to worry about. So if you're taking this as a threat, then I'll have to assume that you're being devious. Mr. Porkatarian, let's see the kind of character that we've raised our young men with. Okay, so I forgot. Now, this is actually a threat of people following me that I'll shoot them with a high-powered pellet gun. And I jokingly mentioned my time in prison. Everybody knows I did spend time in prison because these evil people would have already put it out there. It's clearly metaphor and satire there, Mr. Ryan, but you're such a low-level thinking person morally. You think that anybody that says anything has the intentions like you. See, the Democrats did this to Donald Trump. They actually over-literalized his language for their benefit. But while there's actual burning down of cities and violence by the Democrats, encouraged by the Democrats, Trump says one thing, clearly figurative. Oh, he's calling for violence. You see, Ryan, it's so easy to sniff out people like you. And I probably need to repent because this is so fun and so easy to do. I'm really enjoying myself, guys. So, CJ, please keep on doing what you're doing. Ryan, please keep on doing what you're doing. Okay? And I will ridicule you and embarrass you. Well, just because Jesus is going to give me the insight and the wisdom to undo you folks right in front of everybody, just like I did CJ. Agreed, but then it's not a duck. He agreed it's a duck, not a duck. Oh, my goodness, people. I think I need to travel around the country, find all the young men 30 years and younger, bend them over my knee, and whoop their ass. Okay, now I've threatened all of America. Oh my, Ryan. Boo! I am coming for you. But I'm coming for you in a way that you're going to be standing there bleeding all over the place and not even know how I destroyed you because I'm coming after you with my intellect. So, yes, I'm an intellectual terrorist and I'm coming after people like you and people like CJ and anybody else that gets in my way. Because, listen, The people of God have been pushed around too long. Too many times have people called a pastor that wants to stand up against unrighteousness and wickedness. They suppress that either by threatening tithes and offerings or anything else. I have nothing to lose. I'm financially independent on my own. I'm not rich. I'm not poor. Everybody has been warned. You show 1 ounce of a lack of Christian character, I'm going to embarrass you. Ryan, this is really, really unbelievable because this stream actually was not even directed at you, and yet I've got you so scared. You thought I was threatening you. What are you so scared about, Ryan? Are you afraid I'll actually talk to your pastor and reveal who you are? Or are you scared that you actually don't have a pastor? Which one is it, buddy? Boo. I'm sorry, I didn't want to make you pee your pants again there, Ryan. I know you just had to change your underwear. Boo. Oh, I'm sorry, Ryan. Anyway, for the sake of repetition, let me share another story because there was a bunch of young elephants that were running around killing a bunch of hippos and things like that. And what was the issue? They had no mature male in their midst. And those juvenile young males were going around tearing up everything because they were full of piss and vinegar. Well, let me tell you, folks, a big bad bull elephant has showed up on the YouTubes. And I'm going to discipline you idiots by simply making fun of you. Now, I'm not going to do it on my own power, but the Lord's going to help me make fun of you. So if anybody dares to engage in any kind of non-Christian type activities and praise, if you engage and double down on this stuff, please don't, because the divine retribution is going to be coming. I have said it before. Choose you this day whom you will serve and focus on him, the author and finisher of your faith. Pay no attention to anything else. It's none of anybody's business. Okay? And we'll go from there. Drawing another line in the sand, folks. And I'm pissed.